Today's live of what does 100 grams of protein look like on a plate. It is not just this. 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 It is actually all of this together for 100 grams of protein. And I wanted to go through with our bestie today, talking about different options, different plate options. If you're like, okay, I'm hooked, line, and sinker. I know on GLP-1 medication, I need to be having high protein after, none of this is medical advice, simply my experience, strength, and hope. Always talk to your own healthcare provider before, doing anything. Simply my experience, strength, and hope. But with it, we know that there is muscle mass loss that we have with any kind of weight loss, including GLP-1. And so for me, I lost 20 pounds of muscle on my 113-pound weight loss. And so I would encourage you to look into a high protein diet and see how you feel with it, and see how your muscles feel with it, and see if you're lifting, how that helps you with your workouts. But we've got today, dietitian approved, all of this stuff. I'm gonna break it down. So let's do plate number one. And what I wanna do, first and foremost, in the comments, tell me where you're tuning in from. I always love to see people's states. I'm here in rural Virginia. I'm gonna talk about these plates, and then I'll go back to the comments. So feel free to chitter chatter in the comments on the live stream. I'll come back to them once we've gone through some of these plates. This is the first plate because I've got multiple high protein options, 100 grams of protein. For me, I'm supposed to have 100 to 120 grams of protein per day. So putting this all, I was like, that is a lot of food for one day's worth. So you could have one plate worth or not, but let's break it down through. Now, my source on this is cnet.com. I will link down below the article with the dietitian who's talking about this. I did find an error as I was organizing this that I fix, but my source is CNET with their dietitian on there. Hi, beauties. Oh, I'm so glad that you guys are back. Yes, getting everything ready for the storms. We're getting ready for 2 feet here in Virginia. Bring it on. So the first one, it's got in here for 100 grams of plate is going to be 2 eggs. You could do these boiled. You could do these sunny side up. You could do them scrambled, however you wish. That's the first part. Then some snack cheese is 5 grams. 2 eggs is 12 grams. Snack cheese is 5 grams. Some Greek yogurt. This happens to be for my Aldi haul. If you haven't seen that Aldi haul for some new ideas, I hadn't been in an Aldi. I actually went in the store in years. So it was cool to be back there. But this one, 15 grams of protein. Beef sausage. I ended up using one of my chicken link sausages, but 14 grams of protein in there. As you can tell, it's still frozen. But I wanted to make the visualization. So we're making the visualization. A can of tuna. Now, this is from my Costco haul, the safe catch, because I test them all the tuna for mercury. Hello from Sterling. Hi, Anita. Girlfriend, are you bunkered down? I was just in Northern Virginia the other day. Was thinking about you, actually. A half a cup of rolled oats. So that we love oats here in our house. 2 ounces of deli ham. The dogs cannot wait to eat this after they're like, pacing. Fred and Wilma are like, give me the deli ham. And then 1 ounce of the nuts, of mixed nuts, which is 5 grams. And then 2 slices of rye bread. CNET said it was 10 grams of protein. I backtracked that. 2 slices of rye bread is 83 calories, and then it was 2.7 grams per slice. So that would only be 5.4 grams, not 10 grams. Because I was like, that's weird. Two slices of bread. So you could have Ezekiel bread also, was 2 slices is 5 grams. So this dips it a little bit low. I personally would beef up on the ham, just some deli ham on there. I got that from Costco, also the uncured, or not Costco, from Aldi, the uncured ham. Turkey, we're gonna talk about on another plate, but that, like, y'all, can you see, like, that is the opportunities. Am I gonna spill these raw eggs all over my floor? Maybe. Look at how much food that is for 100 grams of protein. And so this is where, for me, using my I statements, when I am like, I am not, I'm hungry. I'm really, really, really hungry. It's because I'm not having enough protein. Hands down, hands down. I love it. Kim says that she made overnight oats with Fairlife milk, a scoop of protein powder, and that's 40 grams of protein, right? Like, we can have delicious, amazing, real food. It's just a matter of figuring out what works well for you. Maybe you don't like rye bread, which, by the way, rye bread has 5 grams of protein for 2 slices, not 10. So that does skew the number slightly. You don't like chicken sausage. The world is your oyster. I have vegetarian options today too. So I'm going to talk about those. So stay tuned for that as well. So this is the first plate. Next plate. Hi, Dr. Kenya. How are you, sweet friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, next plate. Plate number 2. This is going to be for carnivores, for meat eaters. This one, I was like, I need to lean into this a little bit more. Then we're going to talk about vegetarians and then vegan options too. So, Jody, I'm so glad you're catching my live too. So this one is going to be for this plate. I didn't want to take out multiple things, so let me just maneuver my other plate over here. It's this plate. Okay, so this next plate is for meat eaters. If you love you some meat, this is the one for you. It's actually going to be 4 eggs, that's 24 grams of protein, 1 can of tuna, 3 beef meatballs. I didn't have any beef meatballs. I like my links. We're going to pretend that that's on here. Pretend that those are meatballs. 2 ounces of turkey bacon. This is real bacon, not turkey bacon. I got real bacon for the snowstorm. It's like, we're gonna need some real bacon up in here. But it's saying 2 ounces of turkey bacon and then 3 ounces of turkey breast. I just pulled these out of some of the no nitrate Lunchables from Costco just to illustrate that. So this is the next plate. That's still a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous amount of food. No cheese on there, no oats, no Greek yogurt. How we can start weaving this in that makes better sense. And for me, seeing these, I'm like, I can do this. I can eat healthy. I can eat healthy with protein. Okay, next, 100 grams of protein for vegetarians is going to be 4 eggs, a half a cup of rolled oats, 2 of the snack cheeses on there, a single serving of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of hemp seed, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and 1 scoop of plant-based protein. 100 grams of protein. So if you're vegetarian, there you go. You're welcome. And then for vegans, this is where I was like, oh my gosh. It was 1 ounce of nuts, a half a cup of rolled oats, a protein granola bar, 2 slices of rye bread, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and 1 scoop of plant-based protein. I'm not vegan, but that would be a great option for vegan friends. So if you're vegan, there you go. Vegetarian, there you go. That one is to 93 grams of protein. You can add an extra tablespoon of peanut butter or get a full cup of the oats instead of a half of a cup, and that would actually make it come to 100 grams of protein. And again, this is per CNET and their dietitian too. I thought this was fascinating to see all of these different visual options. I'm like, oh my gosh. It just takes some planning. And so I don't know about you, this was one of my questions that I wanted to pull. Chrissy, I made the love. Hi, Alla. How are you, sweet friend? Regina. Yay, Regina says, first time catching you live. I love you and your group so much. Well, I love you so much right back with me. Hi, Mojo. Just no Mojo. I'll have to look though. But thank you for all. Regina and Chrissy, I'm seeing that that's their first live. If it's anyone else's first live, tell me down in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, I still want you to comment though. So if you see my face looks different, I went to see Dr. Neiman yesterday. I had some things done, but I'm not allowed to talk about them really. So I did, for sure I had Dysport done, but some other stuff on my face, if you're like, what happened to the Countess? That's happened. I got some cool stuff done on my face. I cannot wait to share. Okay, one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, speaking of share, that I did at the beginning of my weight loss journey. Oops, I did this on the last live and I need to fix this over on this live is, hold on. Don't go. I'm pulling things up, friends. Don't leave me. I have all this stuff I had pulled up. Let me pull this over. I'm going to put it in the comments for you guys. Do you do fillers? I do. I hadn't in a long, long time. And so we'll talk about that, but I can't talk about it today. Oh, Shannon, you're so sweet. Thank you. It still is hurting, girlfriend. It still does not feel good when I drive around. But I'm grateful. Here's what I'm grateful. And in this snow, I'll probably also shovel snow. So I feel like that also, like, if I can shovel snow, then it's doing okay. Like it doesn't feel great, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we've got, oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, Aria. Thank you. That's very kind of you. So we've got our LMNT electrolytes. One of the best things I did, we have them on yesterday or on the last Sip and Celebrate show. I love LMNT electrolytes. They were the first thing I immediately went to go buy for electrolytes because of GLP-1 side effects. So if you're on GLP-1 medication, for me, diarrhea, constipation, nausea, vomiting, I've taken these for the last 3+ years. And now I take it because I lift and I work out. And so I typically don't have a full stick. You can customize it for what you want. I typically have, let's see if I can move this down so you guys can see. Can you guys see my friends? Ignore our house, by the way. We are getting ready for Snowmageddon. And so there's stuff everywhere. I got all of our groceries, like all the people that were racing around Virginia trying to get ready for this big, nationwide, you're getting ready for this big snowstorm. But you can customize these. You go to drinkelement.com/queen, QUEN. I've now pinned it in the comments also. Let me make sure I pin that for you guys. It will be in the replay in addition to the comments. In the replay, it'll be in the description. So I'm just going to use it for me because I am going to be walking for another hour later today. So I'm going to use like 1/3 to 1/2. If I was like ferociously sweating, I would do more, but I'm not. So I'm going to save that and then I'll just save it for later. We have limited water here. So my water cups, I had to be like, can I have an extra water? I tried to get my protein drink this morning and it was all sold out in Northern Virginia. All of the Starbucks, not all of this, that was an exaggeration. At Starbucks, their protein powder completely gone. I was like, I must be selling well if they were completely sold out at the one I went to. There's the one in Percival, by the way. If you're Percival besties over in Loudon. Okay. I've been dying for this drink. I've been so thirsty, and usually I have mine in the morning. And I was like, I can't have it because I'm doing the show, and I wanted to show you guys. Kim says watermelon is her favorite. Blue Rose says protein bread, Messed Nature has 12 grams of protein. Oh, really? I think that would be better than the rye bread choices, right? Like that rye bread, it was said it was on here for, it said it was supposed to be 10 grams of protein and it was 5.4 to be exact. Okay, well, let me go back over into the comments. Hold on, I gotta take my glasses off. Excuse my face, friends. I feel like I just wanna be like this and be like, don't look too closely at any of the holes in my face. I'll explain why later. Chris says, it's my second live. Been watching so many videos on Manjaro. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, sweet friend. That makes me so happy. I love being on this journey together. And I can't wait to see you guys, our Vegas friends. Email is coming out later today. It will be on Friday. It may be tonight, though. I'm confirming all the time for our Vegas meet and greet and our Vegas meet up. Super excited about that. Lisa says, having my element now after my 4-mile walk. Let's do a cheers. Cheers to the elements. Cheers. Chrissy says, I have natural fillers, still on my weight loss journey. I know, it got gone. And my face got like, it looked, right now, this is not done yet. It's going to be like a week or two before it will show. But yeah, I did a little touch up. So hopefully I can talk about it. I've been like waiting to share with you guys and I'm under this strict NDA. I cannot wait to tell you guys. Karen did body composition this morning and down 10 pounds since Christmas. You go, girl queen. Did you measure your muscle mass? Did you measure your muscle mass? Shannon, you're so sweet. Oh, was too much salt in there. If it's too salty, just add more water, by the way. This is where I encourage you guys, like, customize it. Make it your own. Like, if you don't want to use the whole stick, then don't. If you want to use 1/3 of the stick, then do. Like I do. Like, I completely make it my own, and I want to encourage you, make it something that is your own, too. It's Carney's first live, too. Kim says for vegetarians, they have to combine beans and rice or some type of combo to make it a complete protein profile. Yes, 100%. Again, not a dietitian at all. Dietitian recommended for sure. I completely agree with Kim. Like for vegetarians, I am not one, so it's not my experience, strength, and hope. So to give a disclaimer on there, if you're a vegetarian, here's some ideas. Take it and then make it like you do need to make things complete proteins, or else that's not great. That's not great for your body. But I'm so glad you guys said that you caught on your first live. Yay! Mojo said about the sugar-free bacon. I gotta look at that up. Do you like it? Does it taste good or does it taste rubbery? Okay. Let me go back over to the comments here. Karen is loving. Hi, Laura. How are you, sweet friend? So we were going through different combinations. So if you now at this part, at the beginning of the show, I went through all the different 100-gram protein combinations. And that's where I want to encourage you, start coming up with combos you love. For me, for sure, the tuna, and I have it maybe twice a week now. I am loving the tuna with Greek yogurt, Dijon mustard, chopped celery, chopped cucumber, and I'm loving it with some crackers, or like using that as a dipping vessels. So either like my 150 calorie chips, crackers, something, because this whole can, it's a serving and a half. So this whole can is 39 grams of protein. So it's been easier than I thought to get 100 grams of protein in. Now that's what my dietitian is recommending for me. Not everybody can have that much protein, like 100 to 120 grams, but I'm using it as an example to hopefully help encourage you, again, to customize this for your own journey. Laura says, Austin. Yes, I'll be in Austin for the YouTube. There's a YouTube event that I was invited to around, I got to look, it's mid-March. And I may have another meeting, so I got to confirm that too, but I will be there with YouTube. There's a YouTube event in Austin. Yay, Kim says I bought the Hume scale to measure her muscle while losing. Isn't it awesome? I like that too. Ooh, good for you, Shannon. She said she ran low on her favorite element flavor, changed the subscription date, and next day and received delivery date after that. Such great service. Isn't it awesome? Blue Rose uses the one stick of the element unflavored, divided into the 96 ounces, and then sits on it throughout the day. Thanks, Mervin. How are you? I'm glad you're here, sweet friend. Mojo says the sugar-free bacon is amazing. Really? Makes me, I want a BLT now. That sounds delicious. That sounds really good. Oh, Shannon says, I also like medium eggs over rice and shredded sweet potatoes. That sounds delicious. I'm going to pull this away. That's too close for my face. With not having any makeup on right now. I'm like, I can't see though. And then I got to put my glasses on and there's Claire. Hey, caramba. Oh, Carol, there's tons of dairy options. Cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, regular cheese. Like, the world is your oyster. There's a ton of dairy options. Just find ones that you like, right? Alice says, I need new protein stuff. Let's talk about that too. I want everybody to put in the comments, what is your favorite protein? What is your favorite protein you're currently loving? Karina! Hi, sweet friend. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, I'm so glad that you came to say hi before work. Karina, I did earlier the 100 plates, so come back when the video, so FYI, if you guys come back, unless you have the direct link for the live, it may be processing. And sometimes it's like 12 hours later. It will post at like 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for my live when it's at like noon or 1 o'clock. It's crazy to me. So just FYI, if you don't see it, go into my main page and then you have to look for it until YouTube posts it, which is usually like 12 hours after the fact. Thanks, Debbie. That's nice. I feel like I don't look pretty at all. I feel like a witch. Like haggardly. Jody says, I love the egg bites from Costco. Aren't they good? My kid had that this morning for breakfast. Debbie, how are you? Want to say hi while the kids are at recess. Oh, Debbie, how are you, beautiful friend? I hope you're having a great day. Oh, you're saying without the dairy, Carol. Oh, she says, I wish they made lactose-free Greek yogurt from Fage, but they don't. Does anybody know of any good lactose-free protein yogurts, or the ones that have the higher protein in it that you like? Chobani, Kim is saying Chobani in general. She says her favorite protein meal is the Chobani zero sugar, 20 grams of protein in steak. Oh, that sounds really good, by the way. Alice says chicken, Premier protein shakes, and Quest snacks. I'm loving seeing your favorite protein meals, by the way. Karen says shrimp. FYI, you may want to try shrimp quesadillas with taco seasoning. Karen, I love that. Chrissy is loving chicken drumsticks from Costco and braising them with the chicken red wine sauce from HEB. We love that. Lisa is loving a can of tuna with a small amount of Miracle Whip in it, tomatoes, butter leaf lettuce. Oh, that's a little butter leaf lettuce, honey. Diana's loving grilled chicken. Dan and Light Fit. Danny is loving, hi Danny, how are you, sweet friend? A ground turkey coleslaw, like the bag, sauteed with onions and a can of chickpeas seasoned with garlic, thyme. And I'm not gonna be able to pronounce the name of the paste on there, Danny, but that sounds delicious. gochujang. Is that right? Gochujang. Did I pronounce that properly? Forgive me. I'm sure I probably didn't, so please forgive me. Alice says, do they make lactose? They do make, Alice says they do make Fage lactose-free yogurt. FYI, Carol, per Alice. The Costco chicken, oh wait, what? Hold on. Okay, sorry, we got to take the trash out for a minute. Okay, Chris says Simple Truth Protein. They have meatless chili. Oh, that sounds really good, Chris. Really, they have a whole chili with the Simple Truth. That sounds really good, by the way. Jody got some new clothes. Hi, Amber. How are you, beauty? I had no idea. I'm like, oh, who's Alla? She sounds amazing. Fage yogurt with the cake batter protein and the pommies for pomegranates. Twinsies, that sounds delicious. Guess what I'm going to be having later? That same combination. I got from Aldi, by the way. I was showing you guys that Greek yogurt. I haven't tried it yet. It's vanilla. I'm going to make the cheesecake out of it, the protein cheesecake. I have not made it yet, by the way. I said it on my last live I was going to make that, and I just have not. This storm has thrown me for a loop, and then my kid was sick this morning. We had to go to the doctor. It's been crazy beans here. I feel like it's just been like one thing after the next after the next. It's been nuts. On the plus side, our house looks amazing. We're in a rental. If you're new, we're in a rental. Our home is getting renovated, and we will be here until March in this like tiny house. And we went last night to go look to see what they've done, and our contractor, it's so beautiful. My son goes, Mom, it looks like a hotel. I'll show you guys pictures. It looks really, really good. Oh, Mojo says those Costa chicken wings you recommended are fire. Aren't they so good? They're like super crispy. Bear, what is it? Bear, B-A-R-E. And they make really good chicken tendies, but I actually like those wings better than the chicken tendies that they have. Ooh, Anita's making turkey chicken. Donna's getting 15 inches of snow, so she's making chili. Ooh, everyone's making chili right now. I need to make some chili. It's like, I'm not gonna make chili. I can't, this kitchen is really difficult to cook in, like really difficult. That's why I got, this was supposed to be turkey bacon for my protein visualization. It's actually like microwavable bacon, but I got the microwavable bacon because I can't cook bacon on the stove easily. It's just too difficult, and we don't have a dishwasher. The count's coming back. Y'all, the count is coming back. I set over here so he wouldn't surprise me. If you saw the last live stream where I freaked out in my eyeballs, I was like freaking out. Glows like your eyes were with fear. It was. I thought there was a man breaking into our house. And I'm like, you don't want to break in. I promise you, you don't want to break in. You're not going to want to see the smoke that comes. But anyways, it was my hot husband. And so this live, I was like, you're not going to scare me on live this time. I'm not going to be scared this time. So he's sitting, I can see him. I'm watching him watching me. Okay, let me go back over. We were saying what our favorite protein meals were. I'm loving all the chili one. Have you tried Super Cubes? Chrissy, I have not. She has been loving them. She's been using them for freezer meals in the half cup mold. Is it really? I was debating about once we get back into our house getting those. That sounds amazing, by the way. Laura with the hot or cold chicken salad, shredded using mayo, sour cream, and probably just with Greek yogurt, olives, green olives, lemon juice, and curry powder. Oh, that sounds delicious with some almond slivers. Laura, come to my house and make it. Ad says that they like the protein cheesecake blend with Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, maple syrup, and vanilla bean paste. Okay, I have a question for you, Ad. Vanilla bean paste, does it have added sugar in it? Or can you just get like a paste with it? Is that possible? Yes, healthy choice. We were in the freezer section aisle. I wanted to get the Vital Pursuit. They had sent me a bunch of their GLP-1 small microwavable meals. I think honestly, they're just microwavable meals, but marketed to GLP-1 people. They're good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Amber, it's gonna, in South Louisiana, I bet you it's cold, honey. I bet you it's gonna be a chilly willy willy. I do have a crock pot, but we don't have any room, Donna, or electric skillet. We just don't have any room. Like, I don't even want to show you what it looks like in here. There's just stuff everywhere. It's crazy. I told my husband last night, I was like, we gotta take some of the stuff back. Like, we're just gonna have to live not this way anymore because it's too much. Stephanie's making chili this weekend too. She braved the insane stores. Was it nuts yesterday, Stephanie, at the grocery store? We went early in the morning. Let's see here. Real deck, I'm so sorry. How come you gained it back? Did you stop taking Manjaro? Is that why? Felicia, how are you, beauty? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Texas, she says, Texas just shuts down for the weather. I bet. Like, y'all don't even have plows, do you? That is so good. If you're just joining us, we were talking earlier about all of our different protein meals. You can watch the replay on it. Make sure you get your element. You can go to drinkelement.com/queen, QUEEN, and get your free sticks with any stick purchase. Take advantage of the free sticks that come with it. And they also do have sparkling cans of sparkling electrolytes as well. No, still taking it, just gained it. Now I'm still going up or down. Real Deck, what does your healthcare provider say, Real Deck? And are you on the highest dose? Let's see here. It does have in the vanilla bean paste, it does have sugar. Okay. See, that's, I was wondering, because it looks, I see so many recipes with it. I'm like, that looks amazing. I kind of want to try it though that sounds really good. Make sure you chill before you eat it. Okay, thank you, Ad. Oh, I feel like I've got the inside scoop. I've been wanting to try it. Karen says it's drizzling in Arizona. Ooh, Chris, that spaghetti sauce sounds delicious. How much protein would be in the protein spaghetti and spaghetti sauce? Do you know off the top? I mean, I can go Google it. If you know off the top of your head, I'm curious. Claudia! Oh, making the red lentil soup. It was, okay, so I have to give, I said on my last live, I was like, who recommended the red lentils? Because you don't have to soak them, you can just make them. And I like making them with the bone broth. It was Kelly. So Kelly was our queen. She was the one that had put on my radar about the red lentils. They're inexpensive, delicious, high protein, and have fiber in them too, which I did not even talk at all in this video about fiber, but having high fiber and high protein is super important. Is that Sandy said having avocado? I would love to. Avocados are disgusting right now here at our grocery stores, or else I would. It sounds really good. Maybe I'll get some of those guacamole packets. Alicia, how are you, sweet friend? How did I fight Zepbound and WEGOVY brain fog? For sure have had it. For sure have had it because of the decreased calories I was consuming. Because of the appetite suppression, my calories went down. And calories, we know, are energy. And again, none of this is medical. I'm not medical at all. I don't pretend or claim to be. Always talk to your healthcare provider. But for me, definitely my brain changed and got a little foggy-woggy. And so with that, part of it was sleep. I got really tired with it. And so a couple of things. One, I would encourage you, if you are able to go, first talk to your doctor, but this is what I would recommend. For me, taking a brisk 5 or 10 minute walk outside, just going outside, get some fresh air, get some sunshine. If it's freezing cold, it's like 20 degrees here or 25 degrees here in Virginia, get a really warm jacket, bundle yourself up. Can you get some outside temperatures? That always helped a little bit. The other thing I love for brain fog in particular is it's got lion's mane in it. It's the mushroom breakthrough from Bioptimizers. Bioptimizers.com/queen, QUEEN. It has lion's mane, and that helps with brain fog. It's one of the things. So obviously don't take any supplements without talking to your healthcare provider, but that helped me too. And sleeping and resting and knowing that it was going to go away, it just was going to take a hot second. And it's because of less calories is part of it. Like if you're having less energy in your body, for me, it made sense why I had fatigue and also why my brain was not as sharp. I found also, if you're able to, Alicia, heavy focused brain tasks that I had to do, I would do them for me on peak in the morning. So I pushed all of that up earlier in the day. So later in the day, I changed my schedule basically. If you have that flexibility to do that, that worked really well for me to stack heavier thinking tasks. 9-10 a.m. for me worked really well. If it was after lunch, my brain did not do well. Now it's better, but particularly changing doses, also that was part of it too. Chris is gonna go hit the gym, have a good time. Was it nuts yesterday, Stephanie? Oh my goodness. Oh, the air fry or bake. Danny, that sounds delicious, by the way. Jody's doing the treadmill. She is not going outside. I agree. It is cold. I am going to go outside today just because I want to right before the snow flies. Chris, roasted garlic spaghetti sauce. That roasted garlic spaghetti sauce sounds delicious. I want some garlic sauce right now. It sounds so good. Riri is attempting to make Greek red lentil soup. Did you really? Riri, you have to tell me how it is. Come back, please, 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 please. I want to know if the Greek red lentil soup, not Greek yogurt, but Greek lentil red soup. That sounds really good from a Mediterranean dish website. That sounds delicious. Deck is at 15. Yeah. Okay, Deck. Okay. My sweet friend, I know that it's frustrating, so frustrating. And so I want to first and foremost give you a big high five. I know that that is like super, super frustrating to be in, to be gaining weight. Have you been working with a dietitian too? I'm assuming you have because you're working with your primary. But I want to validate for you that is really frustrating. And focusing on what you can change and what you can't, and the wisdom to know the difference for me is always helpful. There's some things that my body, I'm like, why is it this way for me when other people have X, Y, and Z? So not going to that place. Comparison is the thief of joy, but also recognizing what can I change in that? Do I need to start having a higher protein diet? That was one of my things of where I was like, I was getting frustrated, really frustrated. And so seeking wise counsel with a dietitian and then really moving into a high protein diet really helped me. But everybody's different. And I do want to validate 100% Real Deck that like, that's so frustrating. And I'm giving you a big hug, my friend. Thanks, nodding. I got all blasted with needles. So I'm a little bit embarrassed. Donna, I have not seen the Rayo soups. Donna, hold the phone. What kind of Rayo soups are they? Real Deck Nourish is the dietitian I've been working with. They're covered by like something like 94% of dietitians. If you use the discount code QUEEN, you can get a discount in there too. Or you can use my link. If you want me to put it in the chat, I'll put it in the chat if you'd like. Or if you look on my videos, there's one that's sponsored by Nourish and you can see like the direct link on there. Anyways, I like Nourish because it's covered by so many insurances. That may be worth it if your insurance is versus like self-pay. It may be worth it to seek their counsel to see if they would have suggestions too. I have found that there's bakery thumb tuna. I have found that it's been very helpful for me. Tomorrow I actually talked to my Nourish dietitian and I'm really excited about it. Ooh, these are delicious. Sandy's having Greek yogurt bowl with raspberries, slivered almonds, and a teaspoon of honey. Karen says working with her dietitian has been a game changer. Mojo found out that the Nourish dietitian appointments cost $0. Isn't that awesome? Right, because you can get it covered with insurance. It's so great. Yay. Okay, put it in the chat. Okay, let me pull over my laptop and I'll put it in the chat for you. Let me put it in the chat. I'm not able to pin it because I have my Element one pinned, but let me, hold on 1 second. I'll get the link. And then that way you can take advantage of it. So many people have done Nourish with me when I made the recommendation. And it's worked out really well. Like the feedback that everybody's been giving, everyone loves it as much as I have, which is awesome. Okay, I just put it, Deck, in the chat. Let me pin that comment. Oh, wait, no, I can't pin that comment. I just put it in the chat though. It is usenourish.com/Countess of Shopping, which is my handle name. So hopefully that helps. Okay, sweet friends, we're going to wrap this up in about a minute or two. We're going to do our emoji of the day. Today is going to be an egg or a chicken. It tells me that you made it this far in the video if you're watching the replay or if you've been here the whole time. It's my bat signal to pray over you. If you don't believe in prayer, uplift you in positive thought, as all are welcome at the Countess of Shopping table. Lisa says, by the way, your high protein and high fiber Power Punch, yes, we love the Power Punch, was a game changer for her, increasing her satiation and weight loss. I love that. Isn't it awesome? Same. Increasing to higher fiber with the protein, so helpful. Danny says, I love Nourish. And she says the insurance covers. Yes. Amber says on the highest dose of Mounjaro as well. Hold and steady, but struggling and looking to incorporate more protein in. Yep. And fiber. Oh, good. Real Deck, I highly recommend. The Nourish ones are really awesome too because they have so many different ones and you can customize. Like if your focus is weight loss, and then if you have, for me, it was like, oh, if you have eating perspective challenges, I can't say the word, I don't think here on YouTube without them censoring me, but where it's a perspective distortion of distortion. That can be one of the options that you have. They have like a ton of different options on there too, which I really liked. And because they're dietitians and not nutritionists, it's a different caliber of education they've had, which I appreciate. Like, that's science-based. I appreciate that. Yay! Amanda's restarting Zepbound post skin removal. You go, Amanda. You lucky gal. I'm so happy for you too, by the way. Do you have to make a copay to Nourish? I don't, Kim, but check. You can check on their web. Use that link that I just put in the chat. You can check and see if there's a copay or not. And you can see how many. I would find out how many is covered for free. 94% of people's insurance is covered with Nourish, which is one. Use that link. Make sure you use that link down below, because I think you get something extra with. You get something. Did I leave it pulled up? Yeah, you book your appointment using that link. That's what it was supposed to be. There wasn't a free anything with it, like with my discount code. It's not a discount code, but you can use that link. Okay, my sweet friends. Yes, Amber, perimenopause does make it harder. Oh my gosh, I love seeing everybody's. Alicia says, how did you fight Zepbound fatigue? 100% for me. Zepbound fatigue, what I did. Now, I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to play one on the internet. For me, one of the best things was I had my element electrolytes, because it has magnesium, potassium, and sodium in it. You can go to drinkelement.com/queen. I also took more naps. I made sure that I knew on my calendar. If you haven't heard about my calendar system, you can go back in some of my videos. I have a specific video on Zepbound fatigue and Mounjaro fatigue. Go back and watch that one specifically, because there's more tips than I can give in like a 30-second thing. It's like a whole video devoted to it. But naps, element electrolytes, and knowing that because it's less calories, that I was tired because I wasn't eating enough. So be mindful of how many calories you're consuming. That could be part of the problem too, right? Because with GLP-1, we're having less appetite suppression. So we're intentionally not eating as many calories. Just make sure it's not at a level that could be dangerous for your body. And then again, this is not medical advice, simply my experience, strength, and hope. And then also with the Zepbound fatigue, allowing myself to nap when I needed to, and knowing 24 to 72 hours after my shot, I was going to be tired. So I changed my calendar system with my workload on the back end for day 5, day 6, day 7 to take on more work during that time, but less work 24 to 72 hours after I took my shot. And that's, I still continue with that work cadence of, I don't like to schedule heavy work lifting when like a lot of workload on 24 to 72 hours afterwards. I typically push it to day 5, day 6, day 7, because I still do get tired. 3 years into it, 113 pounds later. Hopefully that helps. Oh, thank you. Absolutely. I'm so glad that they're helpful. That makes my heart go pitter patter. I have coffee this morning? Usually when I have coffee, I talk quickly. And so if that's somebody who knows me, I actually had decaf this morning. Oh no, I did. I had a half a cup, but I haven't had a Diet Coke yet. The difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist can get their certificate online. Like I could get one. Like you can get a certificate really easily as a nutritionist. A dietitian, a lot of them have their master's degree. If not their master's degree, it's like their bachelor's plus something else. It's a much deeper level of education with a dietitian. So I do not, now when I found out what nutritionist, I was like, oh, I could become a nutritionist. Like I want someone who's well-educated on like the science behind the food with it. And then a lot of them also have like the therapy component of it. If there is disordered perspective with food, that's one of the other things I like. Okay. Hopefully, Alicia, that helps. Danny says you can go online and Nourish will answer your questions too for coverage as well. Oh, my sweet friends. Okay. I think I've got through most of them. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. No, I haven't. How do you know how much is dangerous for your body? Like a calorie deficit too much. If you go to countessofshopping.com on my website, there is, and it's also in the group on countessofshopping.com/group, my free encouragement group. But I have a free calorie tracker. It's a quick, easy way to see what your calorie range should be for your height, your age, if you're trying to be in a calorie deficit, if you're trying to gain weight, lose like 2 pounds per week, lose 1 pound per week. You can go through and manipulate the calculator. I visit that website, my own website, at least once a week on it. So if it's lower than that, that would be something I definitely would flag. Oh, yay. Jody says, I love your shopping videos. Tomorrow will be Costco. For Saturday, it will be a Costco shopping haul, not in store, but Costco shopping haul, all new stuff, because they came out with the whole new stuff in my store. And then the second one on Sunday will be a Costco meal. No, is it meal prep? Hold on. Let me see what the Sunday one is, since you're asking Jody. It's Costco, though. No, it is meal prep. A little minx. I'm so proud of myself. I did meal prep. So yes, this weekend will be Costco stuff. You are a rock star right back, my friend. Thank you. Okay. Our emoji of the day was a chicken or an egg. That's my bat signal to pray over you. Go to drinkelement.com/queen, QUEEN, stock up on your elements. You get free sticks with any stick purchase with that link. It's also pinned in the comments. If you're watching the replay, it's in the description link below. All of my resources are in the group at countessofshopping.com/group. Make sure if you've not checked in today, go do that. It's free. Literally, like, people charge hundreds of dollars for groups like that. And we do it for free, intentionally by design. The Count and I do. The Count runs that. Like, he talks so much about the group, and it makes me so happy. And I love it because I get to get the encouragement too. Yeah, go back. Oh, hi, Mandy. How are you? She says, I'm going to go back and watch. You're so sweet. Yeah, go back. At the beginning, it talked about the 100 grams of protein meals. Absolutely says, do you increase your calories on gym days? Yes. And so I talked to my dietitian about this, but yes, I do. I went to the website link. It's on countessofshopping.com. You can do a type search. It may be under like Manjaro calories or Manjaro calculator, but absolutely, I definitely do. When I'm working out and lifting, or like for my hour-long walk, I will vary my calories versus just like a day-to-day. And I'm in maintenance too, so it's different. But yes, absolutely, I for sure, you lift, you go to the gym and you lift 3 days a week. 100% on days that I'm lifting are different calorie goals for me. I don't know if you have to be like my dietitian, and I talked about like on average with that, but for me, I definitely do change my calorie range per day. I hope that helps, but that's what works well for me too. Like my dietitian was talking about having like an average for the week. I like changing it by day. Oh, I love it, Riri. Thank you. Thank you, Karen, for I love when people compliment my hot husband because I'm so proud of him. He left, if you guys don't know, he left Homeland Security to come work for our family business. And so him being in the group and things like that, it makes me so happy. Yay, Lisa ordered Element for her daughter's birthday next month. She's training for a marathon. Oh, high five. They have, Lisa, by the way, they have different things where you can nominate people. I think one of them might be for marathon runners, but they also have one for like teachers. They have one for not law enforcement. It's like firefighters and like ambulance drivers and ambulance people too, for like free stuff for it. So FYI, those are coming too. It's awesome. I love Element. They do give back so much. Yeah, Diana says to absolutely that her weight management doctor has her increase her calories on days she runs. Yep, for me too, because I got too shaky. Going back to that fatigue, feeling my body was like, no, ma'am, Pam, you are too tired. Like I could feel it. It didn't feel right. Okay, sweet friends, the Count's waiting for me. We're gonna go do a bunch of stuff. I love you guys so super much. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping, count my blessings because life is delicious. Tomorrow's video will drop the Costco haul one, all new. I'm so excited about it. It'll drop it tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing it early. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And if you have not clicked like on this video, please make sure you do. If you've not shared this video with your bestie, please make sure you do also. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, friends. Love ya. Love ya, love ya. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.